Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can see from the title, I'm doing an update on my 10 achievable tasks for 2016, and then I'm going to take you into my 17 for 17. I've decided to do 17 achievable tasks this year. To be fair, I only got half of way through the ones for last year, but I have brought some over into this year, and also Claire's done some. So if you check out the blog on our landashafiqs.co.uk, you'll see both of ours, but this is mine in particular because I have done a collab with Victoria J and the Clare Necessities, and they have done blog posts on this, so they will link me and my video, and I will link their blog post down below, so please go and check them out. They do both have a blog, so it's quite nice to see a different sort of form of them. Ow, I've cut myself, that was silly. Anyway, I'm going to try not to look up at the screen because I actually can't see anything, so I don't know why I bother. I'm just going to look straight down the lens like this. So for last year, I had 10 achievable tasks. I'll just read the list and then I'll just give you an update on the ones that I did manage to get. So the first one was to read 3 books. The second one was to reach 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. You'll probably know the answer to that one. Third one was to use up at least 30 products in makeup from my collection. Number 4 was to give a compliment to someone every day. Number 5 was to bake something, either cakes or biscuits or cookies. 6 was to save £1,000 by the end of the year. 7 was to try an olive again. And 8 was to do 30 minutes planned exercise a day. Number 9 was to go to the theatre, and number 10 was to do one thing out of my comfort zone. I actually did manage 5. And I think 50% of them is pretty decent. I obviously haven't reached 5,000 subscribers yet, but I have carried that over, and it's a different way to look at it. I did use quite a lot of my products, although I did declutter quite a lot, so that actually is why 30 products have gone out of my collection, at least, in fact 200, so I've done it at 7-fold. I do compliment people every day. I think I did manage to bake some small fairy cakes at the beginning of the year. Sometimes all my years just meld into one, to be honest, and I probably should have done updates more regularly on this, which I will do for this one. I did save £1,000, but mainly because I thought I was going to be out of work and that was going to be my salary for 1 month. I did try an olive, I still don't like them. 30 minutes planned exercise a day, that was a little bit ambitious. I thought maybe just walking Rupert would be enough, but I didn't walk him every day. Claire did some of it, so I feel like that was maybe a little bit too ambitious. Went to the theatre, saw Rent going again this year, so it feels like it's going to be an annual thing. And then the final thing, doing something out of my comfort zone. I didn't actually get time to do that. I say that, actually I did do it because I remember now how I justified this, but I went and had a job interview, and after being in the same job for 7 years, I have definitely done something very out of my comfort zone. So, what are my 17 in 17? That's what you're wondering, hey? So there's quite a few, and I'm going to justify each of them as much as I can if they need it, unless they're self-explanatory. So the first one is, Claire and I, we enjoy the same recipes all the time. We just eat the same thing all the time, and that's because we just like what we like. I say the same thing, it's not like we have spaghetti bolognese every night. It's more that we have maybe 18 recipes that we go through, and I decided the first one was to try a new recipe, something that we both will enjoy, that is easy to cook, quick, and maybe something that Claire can cook, because she doesn't do the cooking, I do. The second one is to read a book every 2 months. Now, last year I only read 2 books in the year. Reading a book every other month is actually going to be quite tough, but I really want to get back into it. I enjoy reading so much. I used to be such a bookworm as a child, so the fact that I don't read anymore actually causes me a little bit of distress. I've got so many books as well, and I just want to get through them. Number 3 is to get 2017 more subscribers in 2017 on my main channel, and to reach 1,000 subscribers on the Landashafiqs channel, thus taking me past the 5k mark if I manage to do it. So that is where I'm going with this, and we actually have already 403 subscribers on the Landashafiqs, which blows my mind. I can't believe it. The channel started at Vlogmas and it has just grown so quickly, so that is exciting. But to get another 2017 would just be fantastic on the main channel, on this channel. So, you know, tell your friends, let them know I'm here. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Little plug, hey. Number 4 is one that I really wanted to do last year, and I feel like it's something that it's not because I am tech phobic. I love technology. The reason I want to do this is because I feel like I'm missing out. Pardon me. I feel like I'm missing out on life. So number 4 is to have 1 day a month with no TV and no phone, and only phone for phone calls if it's an emergency. No internet at all. Number 5 is to learn to count to 10, say please and thank you, yes and no in another language. I can do it in Arabic, French, German. I can speak a tiny bit of Slovakian, but I can't count to 10. But I'd like to try something else, maybe Spanish. So that would be good. I know it's not a big deal, but I still think it's quite exciting to learn something new. And it's achievable. Number 6, ring my mother more. That shouldn't be in here, but I feel like over the last year, you know, what with the wedding and the honeymoon and then babies, not ours, my sister-in-law, and all these other things, I just feel like I really haven't spent any time talking to her. I've only got one mum. In fact, I've only got one parent. If you've been with me a long time, you'll know this. So I just feel I want to spend some more time with her, and that may be just on the phone. Write more letters to friends. Last year I started writing to pen pals, and I want to do it again. I don't know what happened, if it was me or if it was them, but I lost touch with them, weirdly. I think some of it was me. So yeah, I do need to really get back into writing. I've got so much writing stuff as well, and I want to use it. I just hate hoarding things. It's either use it or get rid. So yeah, it'd be nice to write to people. Number 8, comment on more bloggers, vloggers, posts or videos. And it's something that I have actually started doing the last couple of months, in the last part of 2016. But I just feel that commenting on people's blogs and vlogs is the true way to create engagement. And I know that when people like you guys that always do it, when you comment, I love it more than anything. So commenting on people's vlogs and blogs makes them feel the same way that I do. So I feel like it's a really good way to sort of build a good community around blogging and vlogging. Number 9, do more lives on my own Facebook page. So whether that's on Leah XL or on my actual Facebook, I'd like to do more lives. I feel like they are a brilliant way to engage with people. They're so much fun. I want to do more all the time. I find them really hilarious. So want to do more of those. In fact, it's been really hard to vlog because I've been doing lives. Number 10, take Rupert to 6 different places for good walks. That sort of ties in with the getting rid of the gadgets, etc. Now, when I say getting rid of gadgets, I probably want to go back over this. I don't mean a camera. I want to be able to document what we do in that day. And I know that sort of defeats the object. It's like not really being there if you're doing it through a camera. But I feel like I want to show what we can get up to if we're just not on the internet for a day or watching TV. That's all. And it could be anything as simple as playing board games with my wife. You know, something like that. But 6 times out of the 12, because it's once a month, I want to go somewhere new with Rupert and just explore with him and let him have just the best days out, because we love him so much and he's been so poorly, and all I want to do is give him lots of treats, and his favourite thing to do is walk. Number 11, discover a new band or artist. It's been so long that I've done this. I used to always, every year, every December, I used to write a list of all the artists that I'd discovered from Radio 1, and from their long list and their short list of, you know, the best of 2016 or new artists, etc. Used to love it, but that has slowly changed. I don't listen to Radio 1 anymore, for example. I just can't get into it. I'm getting old, but my love of music has never waned. I do love a good sing-along, and I feel like I'm missing new artists that are out there, and I really like that undiscovered ones where they do small venues. That sort of thing is my cup of tea. Definitely acoustic artists. If you know anybody that I should be listening to that I'm not, please let me know down below. Number 12, create a better Instagram theme. Now, my Instagram is so higgledy-piggledy, and that's fine because I do enjoy doing it that way. You know, a lot of it is beauty, but I really want to make sure that there is something more me about it, and I feel like I'm getting there now. I've got a new camera, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Let me know what you think. If you go and check out my Instagram, just give me a little shout out and just say what you think of my new Instagram pictures. Personally, I think they're all right. They're not my favourite, but I think they're good for me, somebody who's not that photographic savvy. So yeah. Number 13, make something crafty. I've learned from YouTube. Always watching videos on things like making stuff, you know, those, like when you see a recipe on Facebook on a video, I always think it's brilliant, and then I think, oh, I'd love to do that, and I never do. I want to do it. I want to bite the bullet and go, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy the stuff and I'm going to do it. So that is definitely one of my goals. Anybody else feel like that? I always say I want to and I share it and then never do it. I wonder how many people do that actually. Number 14, create a new collab idea for my channel. So I've been doing a lot of makeup collabs for the last, you know, couple of years while I've been on YouTube, but I just want to come up with something different that maybe takes a YouTuber that does something completely opposite to me, melds the two together and come up with a really good collab that benefits both of us. So I'm going to really think about that long and hard. But as soon as I do, I will let you know. We'll see what that is. I met some amazing YouTubers at the Creator Day, so it could be somebody from there. I have somebody in mind who I'd really like to work with, by the way, and I'm going to mention them, and I want you to check out their channel. And it is very strange because this is just something I've never mentioned before, but there was a guy there who, do you know, I don't even know his name. That's so funny. I just know him as Vegan, Epicurean Vegan. He is on Instagram. I will link his Instagram down below. It's the most beautiful vegan food you have ever seen, and he started a YouTube channel recently. He came along with a friend that he helps to do YouTube channels with, and he has his own Instagram that's doing really well. So he started his own channel. He's from Nottingham as well, so I have a real like love for him because he's East Midlands. So I would like to do something with him. So if you're watching, don't know your name, how rude. If you're watching, then love to do a collab with you. Something, anything, let's do it. I think that would be amazing. I've got some ideas. Number 15, do something out of my comfort zone at least once. And that was something that was in last year, and I feel like everybody should have that in their achievable tasks. Just do something, say yes to something, go somewhere that you've never been and do something you will never have done before. Definitely give it a go. I really give that. So, I'm not saying jump off a bridge, doing a bungee jump. I'm just saying just do something that you just wouldn't normally do, that you wouldn't normally say yes to. Number 16, make a new friend in my area. And at the moment in Chesterfield or around the area, I've not worked here, but come the 9th of January, so the day after you see this video, I will be in a new office with new people who live close by, and potentially there is an opportunity for me to make a friend in the area. And I'm really excited about that because I do feel not lonely because I've got Claire, but you can't just be with your partner all the time. You just need friends as well, and I would like to have girly days out, etc. And I do that with my YouTuber girls. Do not get me wrong. The girls who are in this collab video with me, doing their blog posts, they have become really firm friends, but I want to meet somebody who's close by. Everybody's so far away. It'd be just great to just like ring them up and say, shall we go for a coffee? Haven't done that, haven't met anybody. I just really want to. So that's my number 16. And then finally, number 17, and this is a really big one for me. If there is an opportunity to make a random act of kindness, take it. So random acts of kindness, you know, doing something selfless and just doing something for somebody. I always feel that what goes around comes around, and although it's a random act of kindness and it is selfless, I feel like there is in some parts of it a very selfish aspect to it, because by doing that it makes me so happy. I want to make sure that I make someone's day, and it just, as long as it's random, I just want to do something bigger than just, I want to do something. I don't know what that is yet, and it doesn't have to be once. It can be as many opportunities as possible. It might be money led, it might not be. I just want to take as many opportunities to make people happy. And that is my 17. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope this video isn't too long. I'm going to try and cut it down if it is, but I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Comment down below. Let me know what your goals are for this year. Resolutions, they never work. But if you have small achievable tasks, then do let me know. I will definitely be doing some updates, and I'll see if Claire and Victoria also want to do some updates. I was looking at my viewfinder again, and again I can't see, so I need to stop doing that. Somebody did point it out, and not in a nasty way, but it's true. I need to stop looking up. I need to look into the lens. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because obviously I have a goal, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye guys.